I got most of my so-called showmanship because I'm an introverted person. On stage, I can be extroverted when I feel like it, as long as I've had a few of these. Screaming Lord Sutch, because I used to hide. I'd be on stage, and I used to kind of hide in the wings, and he would come over to me, dressed with his cow horns and his lavatory seat around his neck, and he'd grab me and pull me out the front. Move! And I'd go, you know, 'cause everybody had to move like this, you know, in time. And that's where I learned that I had to move and be extroverted.
You probably don't even know that you move anyway, do you? When you move,
Yeah.
do you actually realise you're moving, or it just happens?
Well, from 1961 to 65, that was part of the act. You had to keep moving all the time like this. You know, no matter what you're playing, it had to be going like that. That was from him.
How did you, that's a good point actually, how did you get to Lord Sutch? Because that's quite a significant...
I went for an audition. And the first audition I went to, I think I was 15. And going back to Roger Mingay, turned up to the audition, so I knew I'd lost immediately. Roger walks in with his glasses, Buddy Holly glasses, and he was a much better player than me, so he got the job. But then a year later, they had the audition again. So I turned up, Carlo Little, the drummer who turned down the Stones, said, "That's the guy. You're coming on tour with us." I said, "But I have a girlfriend." They said, "You're coming on tour and you'll be away. You'll have to forget about her." It was like going in the army, you know. I said, "But I can't leave my girlfriend. I mean..."
That must have been an incredible time.
Yeah, and I was 16, and then I'm on the road with Sutch, you know.
Making money.
Yeah, making money. When he paid us at the end of the night, he had a way of saying, I think I was named, they called me Bluebell or something. Everybody had a different name. He said, "How much do I owe you?" I said, "Oh, 3 nights, that'll be 15. And he goes, "All right." Of course, he'd have exactly 15 in his hands. But if I'd have said, "I'm not sure," he'd go, "Oh, well, it was 12. You know, it was always that, because he was so tight with money. We used to go on very long journeys. He would drive. The band would always be sitting on amplifiers. Great for the old hemorrhoids, you know. We'd go from London all the way up to Scotland, play and come back, you know, same night, sitting on amplifiers. And they were hot on the way back. But no. But there was one time when he had, we go, "Dave, we're all starving." His name was Dave Sutch. "Let's stop and eat something." He goes, no time to stop. Meanwhile, we knew he had a little bag behind his seat that was full of chicken and whatever. So I think it was the drummer who kind of took the bag, opened it, and we all helped ourselves while he's driving. And then we put the bones back. But of course, when he looked around, and we're all pretending we're asleep, his hand goes back for his chicken, and it was just bones.